girl was often targeted by her classmates because of her looks.
Oh, Mr. O'Connell, there's a school rule that says nobody's allowed to wear hats in class, and I don't think anybody should be an exception to that rule, do you?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but hats are against the dress code.
When Annie finally removed her hat, the entire class was stunned. Only 3 days earlier, she had still been the school's well-known ugly duckling. Messy curls and heavy black-rimmed glasses were her unchanging look. Shy and withdrawn, her greatest wish was to be invisible. She did everything carefully, afraid of drawing any sort of attention. "Sorry, I didn't even see you," people would say. But she was still a teenage girl, and like everyone else, she had a secret crush. Unfortunately, all she could do was hide in the corner and watch him with other girls, imagining herself in their place. Constant ridicule from classmates had only deepened her insecurity. If she was ever pushed onto the stage, her nerves would overwhelm her, leaving her shaken with her heart pounding and often retreating in shame. Yet fate is like a magician. It always finds a way to change everything when you least expect it. Her mother told her that her grandmother that Annie had never met wanted to see her. She gave no details about who this grandmother really was. With a mix of nerves and curiosity, Annie arrived at a grand villa. The place radiated dignity and order, standing in stark contrast to Annie's carefree nature. The moment she stepped onto the lawn, hidden cameras delivered a sharp warning. Inside, she finally met her grandmother. She seemed like a queen. Compared to Annie's sloppy and casual look, the difference was striking. At their first meeting, her grandmother presented her with a gift, an heirloom of the family, finally finding its rightful heir. Annie, unaware of its value, treated it carelessly. Her grandmother hid her disappointment, reminding herself that her granddaughter simply wasn't concerned with appearances. Only after the butler served rare, expensive tea did the meeting truly begin. Annie discovered her grandmother's true identity. The woman who looked every bit like royalty was in fact a queen. And then came the words that shattered Annie's quiet and ordinary life. After her father's death, she had become the sole heir to the throne. She was the Princess of Genovia.
Me? A princess? Shut up! Beg your pardon.
Annie became really confused. The revelation left her reeling. How could someone as insecure and invisible as her suddenly be destined for such a noble role? When she heard that she would one day rule an entire nation, this impossible twist of fate filled her with nothing but fear and resistance. Back home, Annie immediately confronted her mother. Why had she hidden the truth about her father's identity? Her mother explained that in her youth, she had dreams of her own and didn't want to be caged in by royal duty. Concealing the truth had been her way of keeping the world at a distance. But now, that choice also confirmed one thing. The Queen's words were no lie.